What is the Cantillon Effect, and how do they screw you with it? It begins with the government money printers, generally in regards to a crisis. Let no good crisis go to waste. This is the excuse of the government to usurp more power, to direct the economy in the ways that these bureaucrats believe to be correct. They turn on the money printers to pay for the financial crisis, or for COVID, or for a war. And guess who gets to distribute that money? Well, the government distributes it, and what that does is it creates the inflation. All prices rise. If you've seen in the United States, I visited for the first time in 4.5 years, and prices to go out to eat, for example, had doubled. This is because of inflation. Higher prices for everything. For pool equipment, we have to do our pool. Everybody out there knows it. Now, the difference is that the money spigot, it has to drip down to the rest of the nation. And those who get the dollars first, before everybody, get to spend those dollars on assets before the prices rise. So for example, the government printed tons of money during the COVID crisis, and they gave the money to Blackrock. Yes, Blackrock has to pay it back at a minuscule interest rate. And they told Blackrock, your directive is to go out and support the housing market. And Blackrock went out there and bought entire new subdivisions for their portfolios. Everybody else is now paying higher prices because now the money is flooding into the economy and prices rise. The prices of the hard assets rise because they're in scarce supply, and people see this as a way to store their wealth. So BlackRock spends the money first that is given to them. Then the inflation spreads to the rest of the nation, and everybody else is paying higher prices than BlackRock did. They have a virtual guarantee on their investment. The Cantillon Effect, they give the money out. Those who get it first, those who are sucking at the government teat, that have direct access to mama money printer, to the Federal Reserve, get to go out there and make tons of money, and then the inflation comes to you, the average person, and you suffer. And unfortunately, very few people are aware of this. They are aware that prices are going up, and that is part of what's creating the discord in our country, is the financial system and the ability of the government to print money, distribute it to their friends, and they get the direct benefits from it rather than you. And what is going to happen in the future is that people are going to realize that the money supply should not be something that the government can control, or at least there should be an asset that cannot be inflated away, that cannot be debased, that cannot be taken from you, like Justin Trudeau did in Canada when he froze people's bank accounts merely for donating to the trucker convoy. The private property rights of citizens are being stripped by Team Blue, which is the overarching term that I use for the communist socialistic movements, and that, of course, is going to be Bitcoin, is going to be that asset that cannot be taken from you, that cannot be inflated away. That will put a partial end to the Cantillon Effect. But I hope that you guys got something out of this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section. Thumb up the video, subscribe, and share the video. Peace.